guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about why I left my corporate job for a blue-collar labor job. So I know that it's not a usual change in career path, so I thought I'd explain to you why I did it, and maybe some of you will be in the same boat as me and you just need some encouragement to make the big change. So for a little background, I went to university studying sciences and I loved it while I was there. I was very career ambitious. I was like, hey, I'm gonna study this, I'm gonna get a job here, I'm gonna have this with my life. I just had it all planned out, right? And when you're in high school, that's what everyone is telling you, is that you need a career, you need to do post-secondary school to get your career so that you can be successful and happy in life, and this is the formula and this is what you need and you'll be good. So I was just following the steps, right? And until the day I graduated university, I was loving what I was doing and I was really excited about what I was studying. And once I did graduate, a couple months later, I was able to land a job in my career, which was just the apex of my life at the time. I took all the steps, I was grinding hard with that school grind, and I made it here and I finally have this career of my dreams, right? And so I started that job and it was great. It was so exciting. I had my own desk. I had a user login. I was part of a team. It was so exciting. But then as time went on, I was getting less and less excited about my work. They ask a lot of you, to come in early, stay late, do things outside of the work hours to improve your work. And I just wasn't really feeling as gung-ho about it as I felt like I should have been. So I even went and talked to some of my friends from university that graduated also and found careers in the same field. And they were working for similar companies where they were asked a lot of them, but then they were so excited to put it forward and work hard, dusk till dawn, put your time in, getting so much fulfillment from it. And I wasn't, right? And I think part of that came from, over the years I was in school and school was everything to me, but slowly other things in my life were becoming more important, like family and relationships and friends and hobbies, and I just found that there was more to life than just this career. So I put my time in at this company. I worked there for about a year and eventually just got to the point where I just wasn't happy. And I also looked at the positions above me, right? Would I be happier if I had these other jobs that the company could offer? And the answer was no. I didn't want a job that was my whole life. The people I was working with, their job was everything to them, and I would ask them about their evening plans, weekend plans, what are they doing outside of work? And they oftentimes didn't have any because work was their life, right? And it turns out I did not like office work that much. I hate the silence in offices. I hate the cubicles. You can't have small chats with your coworkers. You can't build relationships. It seems because it's such a professional environment, everything's just surface level. You can't get those deep, awesome relationships with your coworkers because you're stuck in your cubicle and you only get lunchtime to chat with people, right? Not that I just want to talk to people at work, obviously, but it's cool in other careers you can talk and work, so you're building relationships and getting your work done and having a good time doing it, right? That's a little segue into why I picked my new career path. The other thing I didn't like about office work is that you're stuck in an office and you're just, Monday to Friday in these four walls, sitting down on a chair. It's exhausting staring at a screen all day and sitting in a chair all day. I wanted to be outside, I wanted to be active. And one of the biggest things for me was that I just realized I don't want a stressful work environment. I know for some people they thrive off it, but I already can create enough stress in my life as it is. Why do I want a career that is just creating ample amounts of stress in my life? The people that I know in other companies and the people in my company, you can just see that the stress gets to them about all the deadlines and all the complications and the issues at work, right? And again, it's not that I need like zero stress at work. Like stress is a good motivator to get things done, but when it's so much so that it just like never leaves you, that's when you start getting sick from it, right? And I even heard on the radio the other day, like it's something like 80 or 90% of people say that work is the biggest stress in their life. And that is like not the case for me anymore, which is so relieving. So then I was in this position where I was like, hey, well, I put 4 years into this, and what am I supposed to do? Just leave it? Like all of that hard work for nothing? And it was like a really hard transition, just leaving all of that hard work. But I did know like it really was for the best. Like this is really what I wanted to do, and I don't need a big career to fulfill my life. I don't need a big fancy career to make me happy. If anything, it made me less happy because it's more stress and less time with family and friends, right? So I just realized that I was kind of fed a lie in high school. Like for some people, don't get me wrong, some people, they want to work at these big corporations and they love it, right? Like that's like so good for them. You go on and do your thing. It's not for me. I want more of a simple life, and that's part of what this channel is about, is going over how to simplify your life and be happy and relaxed and really enjoy the time that we have here, right? So I had to evaluate my life and what I wanted from it. So I knew I loved being outdoors and I wanted to work outside. I wanted a low stress environment, and I didn't want to be sitting on my butt all day. Not that... Are there any jobs when you sit in a chair outside? I don't think that exists, but anyways. So I decided to change over to labor work, outdoor labor work. I do landscaping, and that to a lot of people seems like a big step back. But for me, it was like the best step forward. I'm working outside in the most beautiful areas, and I do like really cool, exciting work. I get to work with people intimately, where like you're working together and you can talk and work, and it's just like a great combination. Like the day goes by quickly because you have relationships with the people that you're working with, right? It is nearly zero stress, and any of the stress that I do have is minimal, or like I bring it upon myself. I'm also working out while I work, since it's a labor position, and it's not back-breaking work. People think that every labor job is like your body's gonna be broken down by the time you're 40, but not necessarily. Like I work hard and I'm sweating, I'm out there working hard, but it's good work that like I feel good afterwards. Like I don't need to go to the gym because my work is my gym, right? And another perk is that I'm actually getting paid more at this job than I was at my corporate job. And I think that's just because of the choices I made. So I found a job at a municipality, and municipalities pay better than private companies, right? So with this switch, I was able to take all the work stress out of my life, spend more time with friends and family, create relationships at work, work outside in the beautiful province that I live in, work out at work, so I'm like healthy living, and get paid better. Like, just makes sense to me. Everyone's told like you need your career, you need your education, that's how you're gonna get through life, but like it's not for everyone. It really isn't. It wasn't for me, and I wish someone had told me earlier. So if you're sitting there in your cubicle watching this on your lunch break and you're feeling like you're just not where you want to be, really look inwards on yourself and find what you love doing, what you would love to do for the rest of your life, and just pursue it. So yeah, that's the moral of the story is, if you're not happy, you can make changes in your life to make it better. Obviously, everyone's dealt a different hand, and for some people, it's a lot more steps to take to get to a place where they're happier, but like you're in control, and you don't have to follow a schedule that people told you is the magic recipe for success and happiness. So if you liked this video, like this video, and if you're interested in more content about life and simple living, I also do a lot of home and home decor type of videos. Subscribe below, and yeah, stick around for whatever else I have coming out. Thanks for watching. Bye.